Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time being here, please hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss any of my messages when they come through. In spite of my upbringing and all the experiences that I've had in my life, I've always chose to see the good side of everything. And my mother had told me on more than one occasion, Trudy Lee, take off those rose-colored glasses. Some people, they just can't stand it when you see the good in things. They really can't. They're like, you need a reality check, girl. But yeah, I managed to keep those rose-colored glasses on. I know what you're thinking. Well, she's just in denial. But, I believe that I prefer to see the path that's more rosy and that things can work out the way that I hope and intend for them to, because I'm manifesting my life in that way. So I embrace love, compassion, understanding, and know that all will be well. And you can too. I believe in love. I believe it's never too late to try. And I'm not encouraging you to go stalk anybody. Because if somebody doesn't want or accept your love, then there's nothing you can really do about it. But if you're willing to do some soul searching, to go within, to be open, to change your perspective a little bit and ask for guidance, really we need to be more in touch with our own intuition and listen to that guidance that's coming from inside of you. Go with your gut feeling. And if you're open to doing that and ready to forgive and forget hurt and sadness, and also forgive yourself, that's so important to, and know that things can and will be better, but don't beat yourself up. And the golden rule really applies here: to treat others the way you want to be treated. It's so, so important, right? And when a person feels treasured, feels loved, you let them know that, and you share that each day with them is bringing you so much joy. You know that they will respond in kind. It's just like when you have, if you that have had children and your babies are going to grow up and they're going to leave your house one day. So you embrace every single day that you can, enjoying them and loving them. I remember I couldn't kiss my daughter enough. When they were babies, I was so aware that they were not going to be babies for long, and I would just snuggle them and kiss them as much as I could, till they were screaming, "Leave me alone." But that's kind of the energy here. You appreciate somebody and understand and know that they are so treasured, and let them know that. Let them know how much you're treasuring them. And that will really help your situation. And another thing is how we respond to another person. So maybe your spouse comes home or your significant other, and you don't know what's happened throughout their day. And, they may not be in a really good place emotionally or mentally, or they may be exhausted or tired. And you have to remember that, if you're going to inundate them with questions: how was your day? Why aren't you talking to me? Things, miscommunications can happen, put it that way. And of course, you should always be respected. You shouldn't be talked to in a negative way, in a bad way. And we need to make sure that we let our significant other know that we don't appreciate not being, spoken to or ignored. Or you have to tell a person what you would like, and do it in a calm, nice way, of course. But we all have bad days. We all have days when things happen, when we're just exhausted or we've been through a difficult situation and you don't really, have the right words for the person that you really care about and love. You might be harsh. You might say something harsh to them. So you have to take all these things into consideration. This is the person that you love and you want to share your life with. So you have to be forgiving. You have to never run out of forgiveness, basically. So, and just changing your perspective and trying to put yourself in your partner's position. What kind of day did they have? What are they feeling? Because we're always about me, 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 me. This is how I'm feeling. This is how you're making me feel. You should be considerate of my feelings. So we need to really try to step into another person's shoes and change our perspective. Because we are accountable for our own behavior. You can't change anybody else's behavior, but you can change your own. And don't set your expectations so high that your partner will never reach the bar. You know what I mean? We do that all the time. We think he or she should have done this, should have done that, and pretty soon, they fall very short of all our expectations, and it leads to us having heartbreak. You get stressed out when you're expecting something and it doesn't work out, and it just causes a bunch of heartache and heartbreak. So being careful on how you're judging a situation, judging very harshly, having expectations, and expectations that even if you had them of yourself, you couldn't deliver. So it's important, to expect someone to treat you kindly with respect. But when you start adding on a list of things you expect, you're going to start losing. You really are. And you're not going to feel happy. Open your heart with compassion and kindness without fear of getting your heart broken. Start mending hurts from the past and moving forward in love. A lot of us carry baggage and we're afraid to repeat, the things of the past. And we really set ourselves up to repeat them because we're so afraid of repeating them. So, red flag going off. You hear that all the time. A red flag, that's a red flag. She's doing this or he's doing that, or he didn't do this or she didn't do that. Red flag, red flag. Don't want to do that again. I'm not getting my heart broken again. Got to really, really start releasing this baggage, releasing this hurt and sadness, and moving forward in your life so that you can invite more love into your life. So don't be afraid to open your heart, okay? And move forward in love. Okay, so if you would like to get a love reading with me, contact me. I'll leave my email down below, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a wonderful day. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Love you guys. Bye for now.